So that's a pretty bold statement to make, in that this camera is the best camera to shoot sports photography with for under £500, especially in 2023. But I do believe that to be true. And not only that, I'd go a step further and say that this camera is possibly one of the best cameras you can buy for under £500, full stop. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I believe the Canon 7D Mark II is that camera. The 7D Mark II is arguably the best crop sensor DSLR camera from Canon to date, and from the looks of it, that will ever be, as Canon have made it very clear that they are now fully invested in only the mirrorless camera market going forward. And I say arguably the best APS-C DSLR camera from Canon, as there's definitely a case to be made for the 90D, which was the last crop censored DSLR released by Canon. On paper, the 90D is the better camera, but at the time of making this video, you would definitely be hard pushed to find the 90D for under £500 on the used camera market. So another reason why I'd pick the 7D Mark II over the 90D specifically for shooting sports is because it has a dedicated autofocus menu, and you can customise this. It's got a lot of different case scenarios, but I'll talk about that later in the video. Reason number 2 is the build quality of this camera. The 7D Mark II was a prosumer model of camera, so it inherited the same body style as Canon's full-frame 5D Mark III. It has a very well-built alloy body, along with great weather sealing capabilities, giving you the confidence to put the camera through its paces in less than ideal tube conditions. It has 2 card slots, one for SD and the other for compact flash, a nice bright viewfinder with 100% coverage, and perhaps one of the best shutter mechanisms ever made, with shutter counts from this camera being reported at over 1 million and still going strong. Before I get into the most impressive reasons why I believe the 7D Mark II is the best sports camera for under £500, I'd be intrigued to know which camera you think takes this title, or do you agree with me that the 7D Mark II is that camera? Let us know in the comments below. For me personally, this camera has been a bit of a game changer when it comes to shooting fast action at the motocross and enduro tracks. And that all comes down to this, the dedicated autofocus system within the 7D Mark II. This is a very similar autofocus system that can be found in Canon's flagship camera from that era, the 1DX, a camera that needs no introduction, having been used by the majority of pro sports photographers for almost a decade. You know, I find it pretty funny actually that I learned to shoot fast action on the Pentax K70 and after that the Pentax K3, and they're both great cameras and they do excel over the 7D Mark II in many different areas. But in hindsight, I can say now that it feels almost like I've been playing a game on hard mode, got pretty good at it, but then I came across a cheat code to make the game super easy. That's the 7D Mark II for shooting fast action. It's almost always the case that cameras with the best autofocus capabilities are priced the highest. This could be down to a lot of reasons, but I think the main reason is that the cameras with the great autofocus systems can still shoot everything else, like landscapes, portraits, weddings, etc. However, not all cameras can shoot sports in the same way that a dedicated sports camera such as the 7D Mark II can. For this reason alone, I believe the 7D Mark II is an absolute steal. And that's not to mention the prices you can find this camera for on the used market these days. My 5th and final reason is lens choice. This has become more important to me as I've started to find my style in photography. And again, in hindsight, I can say that this would have made sense to look at the lenses available for each camera system and not just look at the cameras themselves. Luckily for us, when it comes to the 7D Mark II, there's pretty much endless lens choices available, and that's for every budget, from high-end L-series lenses to the entry-level EFS lenses, as well as all the third-party glass from the likes of Tamron, Sigma, and many more. Although at the moment, I'm actually only using one lens to shoot sports photography with, and if you want to find out which lens that is, check out this video over here. I'll see you over there, and as always, thanks for watching.